Once again, this is Moral High Ground, and today the episode is about minding your own business. You can find Moral High Ground on Spotify, Google Podcasts, Pocket Cast, and Radio Republic, as well as the great superior Spotify, and here on YouTube. And so today I'm going to be talking about minding your own business. I think I just said that, don't know, just woke up a little while ago. But my point in this episode is explain the issues we all have, every single person has. And that's people that don't mind their own business, they're in your business for some reason because they really don't have a life. They need something to talk about. You know, I don't care if it's a man or a woman, they gossip. And that's the way they gossip. It's by not minding their own business and telling bullshit rumors about other people. And so I'm just going to get into this whole subject because technically I believe it all to be morally wrong. If you got a person that's minding their own business, going to work, doing their thing, maybe they create stuff, maybe they got hobbies that are cool, they like to go out to museums or whatever the hell, and they really don't bother nobody. But when they do socialize, they're trying to find someone that's open minded, that's good hearted, you know, someone that has value in their lives and values themselves. These are the people we need to not shun or belittle, but look at them as a inspiration of inspiring ourselves to do better. And the problem is, once again, society leans towards being wicked now and not staying positive. And so, with that being said, there's so many people out here that talk about people for no damn reason. The worst, I believe, are those who are just miserable in life. They have nothing else to do but sit around talk about people. They'll try to get someone to come around, and all they do is they sit there, be bored. They ain't got no hobbies. They ain't got nothing cool. And then whatever it is that they got, it ain't what you dig. And they'll try to keep you around because their life is miserable. Anybody where you go over and they just got like a TV or something, and there's nothing really going on. Now they might have a computer but never use it, or a video game system, never use it. This person is miserable. And so when you come around, it's like, oh, stay, man, stay. Don't go nowhere. Where are you going? No, you gotta go. You got a life. If you got hobbies that actually do something, and you got things you like to do, and you actually have technology like a computer or a video game system, and you actually use it, then your life is fulfilled. And I know that sounds funny to some people, but it's the truth. If you got any kind of routine where you're doing more and stuff, and you actually go out and socialize, meet girls, or in girls' cases, guys, then you have a full life. Now, these people get jealous and vindictive, and so they start to talk about you. You walk past them like, hey, whatever, blah, 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 and they're trying to follow you, and just come up with stupid shit. You know, I had a situation last summer where a girl followed me, and I don't know if it's because I'm on, the internet and all this stuff, but it was like creepy as hell. And I ain't saying she wasn't bad looking or whatever. Yeah, I got this thing where I can't see far away, really, really far away. And I'm waiting for this train, and I'm like, where the hell is it? I'm looking, and I notice this girl is staring in my direction. And she comes up, walks up, stands, and stares at me. And I'm like, what the hell? Right? It was like hi or something. And then I get on the train, and she gets on the train and just stands there, this weird position, it's all provocative. And I was just like, have a good one, hottie, because I'm getting off the train. This girl gets off the train and starts following me. I'm like, what the hell? Because I'm going to work. They're like, what are you going to do? Jump on my lap at work, start getting on your knees? What the hell? And, I didn't say that, but still, it was uncomfortable because it was like, what the hell? That's invading your privacy. If you're following somebody, I don't care if you like them or not, just say, hey. You don't sit there to stare at them or assume they're going to walk up and talk to you because you never know what someone's situation is in life, what's going on, and how they feel. So go up and say something like, hi, how you doing? Otherwise, you look like a stalker. The worst ones is drug addicts, okay? If you live in a place like I do, like apartment complex where there's drug addicts all over fucking hell. They're trying to get in your business because they want something. They're trying to get your money and they're trying to get something. You don't socialize with them or get down, like getting high, then there's a problem. You're the problem because they think you're a snitch. They think you're a cop. They think you're up to something because you won't sit back and talk to them. And the thing about it is, and the reason why I say this, because I go through this constantly. I'm studying moving, or if I'm in my spot, I don't want to be bothered. I don't want to talk to you. Don't come ask me for no damn sugar. None of that. Okay? Just let me do my thing. Because my thing is most likely cooler than yours. And I don't have to be out of my freaking mind high on something to enjoy life. But these people will bring people that they know to come bother you and try to get in your place, see what's going on, see what they can take, and they'll spread rumors about you. Oh, that person's a serial killer, or that person's a cop, or whatever the hell. And it's the dumbest shit. They're quick to tell somebody, especially whores. The whorism crap. Real whorism, not the shit that girls are doing trying to pretend to be whores. Real whorism is the girls know a real whore has been with at least 200 dudes, if not more. A professional hoe has been with thousands. Okay? One thing is they know everybody. Everybody, because they're either trying to get something, either trying to act like they want to fall in love with someone to get something. And the thing about it is, even the Bible tells you about one with the whole story of the walls of Jericho. I ain't talking about the wrestler, but yeah, Jericho was a city and it's going to be destroyed. The prophet said so. The whole kingdom of Israel was around with a pillar of fire. Just imagine a pillar of fire reaching from the ground all the way to the sky, all day and all night, marking where they're coming from. And they go into town, they meet this whore, tell her, hey, this city's going to be destroyed. This city's going to be destroyed, but we like you. Which, who knows why they liked the whore. Maybe she was beautiful and had a great personality. We're talking back in the day. Back in the day. And so she was like, okay. And they said, put a purple scarf out your window. If and when you do, it will tell us and God that, not to destroy your little apartment or whatever, your place, whatever. And so they marched around the building or the kingdom of Jericho for a day and a night, making noise and trumpets and whatnot. And in the meantime, this girl's gathering everybody she knows to protect them. By the time the kingdom fell down, only people who were alive was everybody she knew, which was half the damn kingdom. And think about that. And this is in the Bible. So if the whole kingdom practically was in this girl's tiny little spot, that tells you prostitutes, it's an old way of telling you prostitutes know everybody. Okay? So you piss one off, they're telling everybody all kinds of nonsense. I don't care if it's a ratchet hoe or, veteran hoe, they telling people everything. And most of the time they ain't telling you nothing good. And so believe it, they're talking bad about you and telling everybody bad things and ain't nothing good going on with you when really you're the one that could be the only person that can save them from their own life of mediocrity. The thing is, in society, we got people who automatically judge when they meet you. One thing I hate when it comes to being a black person is when white people come up to you, and every black person that's listening to this or watching this or whatever, you're going to know what the hell I'm talking about when I start saying this. Is when they come up to you, and I had this incident last week, and this couple sits down, they don't do something, oh, sit down, let her sit down, and the first thing that come out their mouth ain't, how are you doing? What's your name? They're like, oh, all people are the same people. I don't think there's a difference between black and white people. And then that woman says, oh, we all bleed the same, and da 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 da. Now, if you want to be friends with a black person, just talk to them like a normal ass person. On a normal day, I ain't giving a damn about whose skin color is what. Now that's just me, because I'm not brainwashed by the populace, but I'm just trying to get my ass to work, and that was when they were bothering me. And so that's the only thing I'm thinking about. What's going to happen at work? Am I have to fight a super villain? You're gonna have to sit there and deal with some bullshit or whatever. I'm just thinking all this crap. Did they leave me something to do? But no, they start talking to me like that, and the first thing came out of my mouth was, "Who gives a shit?" Oh, well, black people, white people, I don't give a shit. That's exactly what I said. And the reason why I said this is because, first off, it's already hard being a man, period. People always try to come at you and always in your way. But then to have someone that just automatically, because of your skin color, sit there and start trying to tell you, like it's an education time, like you don't, like I'm 40 something plus years, okay? You're telling me something about black and white people like it's the first time I heard that damn shit. I didn't heard it my whole life. And this is why white people that say they're not racist have a problem with black people, because first off, you don't just come up and start talking about, oh, we all believe the same. Oh, I believe racist. Did I bring that conversation up? You did. So it makes you sound racist because the first thing you saw was my skin color and assume I want to hear that bullshit. You know what I'm saying? This is where white people go wrong. But then yet in society on the news, they're always talking about race like they're the knowledgeable people telling you what is racist when they don't even have a clue how they sound to other races. You know, and that's why at one time I told somebody, a group of people that were white, I was like, you all say the same thing, and this is what I mean. Is when you say stuff like, oh, we all believe the same. Oh, I like, black people were trying to do this and whatever, man. They can't relate with just talking to somebody. I talk to people on a normal day basis. Don't bring up the damn skin color. Hear something about the culture, and I'm like, oh, that's an interesting thing. I studied that, and I talk about whatever it might be, you know, Rome or whatever. If I'm talking to someone that has Roman roots, that I'm like, that's pretty cool, whatever. But I don't just bring it up, unless they bring it up or something. And that automatically makes gossip. So with that conversation, they automatically took it like, oh, he's racist, isn't that? No. And like I told them before that even came up, that part came up, I was like, look, I got a problem with everybody. Like everybody, every culture got a problem with me for some reason. I don't give a damn what your skin color is. I get crap from black people, white people, Mexicans, Asian, everybody. So why the hell do I care what your skin color is when all I see is a pathetic human trying to drive me nuts? You know, that's a true statement. I get it from everybody. So it's crazy. You know, the thing is, people want to try to play games once they try to set you up. They label you with some crap. They'll say, oh, that person's into children or some crap. Next thing you know, they're sending kids your way, try to set you up. Or they sit there and they say, oh, that person's gay. So they'll send a gay person to try to set you up. All this crap. And it's like, leave me the fuck alone. Where did this shit come from? You don't socialize with me. You don't know me, but you're going to try to label me and set me up with some bullshit. Well, I ain't having it. You know what I'm saying? No. Okay? I've had a history, a rich one, positive one, in a lot of ways. I've done everything I wanted to do without trying to hold back. I've never sat back and just said, I'm going to do something and then take forever to do it. I just do it. This is what a man's supposed to do. Just do. But the thing about it is, I'm not going to let you get in my way. I don't have time to talk to you. Don't care about what's going on in your life. I know 9 times out of 10, if I come to you with a problem or I need help, you're most likely not going to do it because you're going to worry about what the hell's going on with you and you're going to try to label me and put me in a box to where you're going to say, oh, that person's a bad person. I don't help them out. I don't even have to even talk to you, but you're going to assume that based on how I look and my size and stuff, which is a lot of bullshit I get all the time. I'm not trying to deal with anybody or bother anyone. If anything, you're my threat. You're a threat to me. You know what I'm saying? You're endangering my life. And this is where it goes with everybody, where someone's not minding your business. If they're minding their own business, they wouldn't bring that heat to your life. They wouldn't bring that drama to your life. They're doing it because they need to make their life seem interesting. And it's not. Like I said in the beginning, if they just got a TV, they don't got nothing to keep them entertained. They don't read books. They don't do anything. then they need something to keep themselves entertained because you can only watch. If you're a guy, you can only watch sports so much. If you're a girl, you can only watch them dumbass detective shows and Jerry Springer or whatever so much. Okay, you really have to have something to do to stimulate your mind, your time, and your creative skills. And I think more humans need to, aspire to doing this. Find inspiration to do this. And if you're not, then you're a problem. Now, people minding their own business comes to a certain point where, in some cases, and this is why it's a thin line with this thing, is because some cases you do want people to be in your business, and that's when it comes to certain things where, like, for instance, something happening. Oh, that person broke in your house, that type of thing. What are you doing at that person's house? You're not supposed to be there. That type of minding your own business is cool as long as it's someone that actually doesn't know you. That ain't gonna, you know what I mean? Like, let's just say a relative came by and they're sitting there going, "Who are you? Why are you at that person's house?" That's a bad way. But a person just to come by and no one's seen them before and they're, doing stuff creepy, like walking around, stalking the place or scoping it out. Yeah, then you want your people to be nosy, in some cases like that. But it's shit like that. You got kids. Who's that person? Why are they watching that guy's kid or that girl's daughter? That makes sense. You know what I'm saying? But this is just like the reality of things, though. Is people are messed up. They make things up and then want to label you. And then the dummies that ain't got nothing else going on either, they don't believe it because you're not taking the time to talk to them either. And so they're going to say, oh, that person's really doing this and that. It's not the truth. It's not the truth. Maybe that person had experienced more than you and realize how full of shit y'all is and just ain't going to let you in to be another problem to cause more chaos just like all the others before. And that's where I'm at. Sometimes I don't want no, I'll get close, but only a little close. I'm not codependent to where I need to be around people all the time. I prefer my solitude because I like my brain to expand more on things. I like to create things, and I'm always pondering something to succeed in a place that doesn't want a man like me to succeed at all. You know, and so the thing is, if we didn't invade people's privacy and try to make a thing out of them, you know, then the world would be a lot better place. It's like these celebrities. He's like, I don't see why any of you guys want to be famous, especially how you got shit like TMZ and all that automatically look for something to talk about when it comes to that celebrity. They're trying to belittle them, bring them down, mock them. It's like being on trial in public. You know, it's just the most horrible thing. Like when Britney Spears went through all that crap in the early 2000s, just every day, Britney Spears, man, just leave a woman alone. Shit. I mean, what's the big fucking deal, guy? It's like, seriously, it's like, I don't get it, but this is what people do. They do it in the most uncomfortable way to invade your privacy, to talk about you because they don't have a life. And you got to believe right now with this situation I said with the homeless people multiple times, they're out there, they have nothing to do, they live in tents, so they're going crazy, and some of them don't talk to people at all, so they scream and all this. But they see someone walking around where they think they got some kind of wealth or something, they're going to walk up and start bothering the shit out of them for no reason, just to do it, you know. And that makes that a whole uncomfortable, unsafe situation. The wealthy don't know because hey, they don't care. They're just making up all these things that make you think they're going to help, but really they're just spreading more chaos and spreading people like that around. So the thing about it is God don't like gossip. Okay, this is something everyone that knows, any kind of biblical knowledge knows. Gossiping is wrong in the eyes of the Lord. So saith the Lord. But it comes to a different point where in our society, American society. And you have to start saying that because you understand other countries aren't as stupid as us when it comes to putting laws on things that shouldn't have laws. But the whole thing about American society, you have to have someone, to put you on court trial. Let's just say one person said something, and that person told all these other people they hate you because that person made them hate you. It could be something that so stupid to the point where they came and they were bothering you with something. You said, "Hey, get the fuck out of here," and yet they go tell somebody, "Oh, that dude got a problem with me. He did this and that," and they'll keep adding on and on to the story to make you sound even worse than who you are. You know what I'm saying? They'll say, "Oh, he did this," and he says, "Yeah, he looked at me like this." I mean, what the hell? Find someone else to focus on. Why are you steady adding crap to the story? It's like that telephone thing, like I said. They spread the stuff over and over again, but they do this. And y'all know what I'm talking about. Girls might know what I'm talking about a lot because they go through it and they're most of the time the ones that start that type of stuff. But it's like, come on now. Like, oh, like a girl cheats on some dude. Oh, she cheated on him. And you know what she did? She slept with his one dude. I saw her talking. Da, da, da. It ain't none of your damn business. Mind your business. It's the point of what I'm saying. So if you're in court and you got that person and they friends, then all of a sudden you the person that's bad. They don't care about what you have to say. What you have to say might be the truth, you know, but they don't want to hear that truth. They rather hear a lie. They rather hear chaos and negativity. There was a show I seen, I think it was YouTube or some documentary thing, but they were talking about how social media and the internet in general has made it to where people watch and absorb negative stuff, and they realize that people can post something positive, something cute, a little animal or small baby or something, and people will watch that for a second, but they're not really into that. They're into the ones where people are fighting in the streets or doing some kind of negative activities, and you're like, whoa, wait a minute, you know what I mean? And so this is what the world is, you know what I mean? They rather have negativity in the United States to watch and view than something that's wholesome and sweet. And so, with that being said, with a large number of people giving large views of negative things, it means that our society has turned wicked and only desires to see more wicked things. Once again, this turns to a biblical thing where God says, "Put no evil before your eyes." Now, that's where America's jaded because it comes to a point where what do you think is evil? Do you think the violent acts of aggressions are evil? Do you think that um, forced sexual behavior is evil? And now they do all this weird crap. They choke girls and all that crap. You know, and some girls die because there was some girl on this show that was talking about, oh, I wanted to be in a brutal sexual act, and what the hell? So I mean, and that's brainwashing. They got her like that because of the stuff that she's taking in, that she's watching, absorbing. She's observing something that's natural, that turns natural to her, and makes some kind of weird obsession over it. And so, but once again, that's the thing where I have to mind my own business. But still, these type of things where you like negativity brings forth people and encourages people to label people and create chaos. This stuff has been going on forever. And in cases where it comes to the black culture, it happens a lot more. Even before Martin Luther King, black people were being lynched just for saying hi to somebody, walking down a neighborhood. Why are they in this neighborhood? Hell, I had that when I bought my first house. These motherfuckers all come around. Oh, he must be rented. Why is he there? And they're all standing in the yard like there's a problem. Can I go to my own fucking house and do my thing? You know? And it's just like, it's crazy. There's some movie that reminded me of it where this black family moved it to some place. I think it was called Pleasantville or something, one of them. And anyway, the dad or whatever ended up killing the mom, a boy killing him with a sandwich or whatever. But there's a scene where the black family has every white neighbor and they're harassing them and they ain't doing shit. Been there, done that. And this is something that happens to a lot of people, black folk. And so the thing about it is, what are you afraid of? What are these people afraid of? They're afraid of you because you won't socialize and talk to them and find a way. But if the world wasn't so chaos, you would be more likely to. go socialize and get to know them. That's the problem. It's not so much that you're a problem because you choose to live a life of solitude in some ways, or try to find uh, a way to succeed with in your life without having negativity. It's the fact that the world's so negative, it makes you not trust. It makes you uncomfortable and not want to be by people. And so, with that being said, people that gossip are the main source of the chaos. And the main source. You heard word of mouth. You know how that song used to go? I heard it from the grapevine. You heard it from the grapevine because the shit's so stupid. People just keep talking and talking, and none of your business. Some people got more people want to talk about the negative than the positive. And when there is no negative, they have to make one up because they don't like the positivity that you portray. They don't like the positivity you're portraying. They don't like the way you're behaving because they envy that, but yet they can't have that. So the best way to make you look bad is label you with the most offensive things, the most horror, you guys know what I'm saying, horrifying things, the most sickening things. And all it's going to do is piss you off, so it makes your behavior change. And once they see that anger, that rage, or whatever, oh, we got him. We broke him down. We broke her down. We broke that girl down. Now she's known as a slut. Ha 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 ha. That's not cool. Why you do that to her? Why you do that to that family? This is the world we live in. America has to change. You know, what's the saying? The fact they are not so aware that other people don't want to be sociable to a degree. People that don't know, especially when they ask personal questions, show they have. Yes, exactly. That's from my homeboy typing in on this. Yes, he's right. I'm right. Okay, these people suck, man, and it's beyond the point to where it just it brings confusion. Some people need to be regulated and isolated into a whole different area. Okay, these people want to make all these grievances, arguments to break you down, destroy America. I shouldn't even say America, but destroy the goodness in your heart. There'll be more happy people, trustworthy people, and stuff if people would stick to their own business and didn't go around trying to destroy your behavior, man, and trying to break your character down, take you apart from what you are. There's so many of that going on. Then more people going, can I help you? Do you need to open the door for you? Can I give you something? Or your family got enough food? Or not even have to say it that way. You can walk up to a family, maybe a woman and kids, or whatever, and say, "Hey, is everything good with you guys?" That's all you have to ask. They go, "Oh, well, we're behind on a bill, and if you got the money, here you go. Here's $100. Go pay your bill." You know, but don't get to a point where they ask too much. But still, the whole thing is people need to take up time and actually show more that they care than more about trying to be happy about belittling people and bringing them down. If you're bringing people down all the time, then nobody wins. But if you try to uplift people, with me, I try to make people laugh all the time. People be laughing. They be like, "What the hell?" And then sometimes I just be talking, they start laughing, so it must be funny. Like, honestly. But if you sit back and you actually take the time to get to know someone, that person might be the person to change your life for the good, for the benefit of everybody. You know, if you got Christian blood, you believe you got Christian beliefs, then yes, kindness and goodness is what it's all about. So be kind to your fellow man. Be good to those who need that goodness in their life. Be a beacon of hope, not an inspiration or minion of demonic behavior and just chaos. Don't be that person. Be that person that can help and bring people together and stand up for what's right at all costs. And just say anybody that starts gossiping, saying bad about someone you know to be good, you push them aside and get rid of them. I don't care if you know someone for years. Don't let someone break you apart. And with that being said, this has been Moral High Ground. Thanks to my buddy for typing in. Peace be with you all. and blessings upon you always.